What's that?
Hey there, excuse me. Do you think we could maybe get a few more of those Trump rallies?
Absolutely, absolutely. Here, just take the bundle.
Oh, thank you so much.
Where we go one?
We go all.
What? Now that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hank, I'm telling you, that's the kind of girl you need.
This is Janet Porter. I talked about her sitcom, her MAGA sitcom recently, but I got my hands on a full episode, and it is, like, I don't even know what word to use for it. It's just insane. So I want to watch just a little bit of it. If you're unfamiliar, it's called What's a Girl to Do? Oh my God, it's so cringy and terrible. It's actually on live TV, like airing live in real time on the PTL network. It's some Christian network on DirecTV or something. I don't know.
What's a girl to do when I'm alone and feeling blue? Crying in my pillow doesn't get me.
Oh my God, bro. It's so bad. I'm sorry. I can't play the whole song for copyright reasons, but oh, this is bad. Oh, quick note. I'm sorry before we start. If anybody knows where I can get this whole thing, I'd appreciate it if you let me know. Just in like my live chats or tweet it at me or something. I've had so much trouble finding full episodes. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, and this guy who just walked in with the beard, he's supposed to be like the mean ex-boyfriend or something. And the guy on the right here, he's supposed to be the idiot liberal who doesn't care about babies or guns or Jesus or some other shit. And she's trying to date him. All right, so let's jump to the beginning. It's like a bad Friends parody, right? Like they're even in front of a fountain. Really?
We need to print voter guides for the election.
Oh, there's simply no room in the budget for that this year.
No room in the budget? And we're going to need to cut somewhere else.
I'm not sure what she's supposed to do as a job. Voter guides? They're going to produce voter guides?
Because if we don't win this election, we can forget about everything we care about.
Yeah, well, then it can come out of your salary.
Whoa, whoa. If Michael and I were not subsidizing her meal plan, this poor girl go hungry.
Wow, dude. If we weren't buying her lunch every day, then she'd go hungry. Okay.
Take it out of your salary.
I can't even afford to feed my cat.
You got a cat?
No, I don't make enough, Joe.
That's funny. I'll give him that one. That's good. I like that.
Sorry. I'm allergic.
Why can't we just send everybody to ivoterguide.com and our mailing list?
But what about all the people in America that aren't on our mailing list?
Well, then you're free to tell them all.
I do have a burden for the people of Hawaii, specifically beachgoers.
Joe,
Okay, that was not funny. That was stupid.
can you please ask Lori to join us for the next part of this meeting?
Lori, can you join us for the next part of this meeting?
That's funny. This is her friend, I believe, on the show, and she's like also a complete right-wing nutcase.
Yes. Clark wanted you to be here because this affects all of us. We will offer the vaccination as part of our healthcare plan.
I'm not taking a vaccine.
Me neither.
Okay. Did anybody ask you to take the vaccine? They said they're making it available on your healthcare plan. Why is she taking this as an opportunity to, like, preach about her ridiculous nonsense? It should be available to people if they want it, right? She's arguing no because she doesn't want it and nobody should have it.
Either. You guys, why would we get vaccinated for a virus that has like a 99% survival rate?
Oh my God, dude. All of the nonsense. I'm sorry. I have to debunk this stuff as we go for YouTube reasons. I don't think it's 99% survival rate, but even if it is, you know how many people die if 350 million people get it? Let's find out. 350 million times 0.01. No. Yeah, that's it. 3.5 million people, okay? This is real. Millions will die if you aren't careful, if you don't just get the vaccine. God, these people.
Our healthcare plan should be covering things like ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine.
Why? What do they do? Are you serious? Oh my God, it's so bad.
That's like a 99% survival rate.
Our healthcare plan should be covering things like ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine because they actually work.
Exactly.
Work to do what? I'm not sure about hydroxychloroquine, but ivermectin at the very least is not an antiviral medicine. It's an antiparasitic medicine. It's fantastic for that. It's not going to do jack for a virus. And everybody knew that. You were the only poor fool standing around thinking it was. You and the other, like, MAGA nutcases.
What about you, Jeff?
I identify as someone who's been fully vaccinated.
This is so cringy.
What if it's required?
Wait, why is it required? They said they just want to add it to the health plan. And who's going to require it, honestly?
Then I'll quit.
Me too.
Yeah, they'll quit.
Joe, what do you think?
I think it violates human rights and religious liberties.
What religious liberties? Where in the Bible does it say a word about not getting vaccinated? It doesn't. Jehovah's Witnesses might have an honest claim to, like, religious liberties if they were mandating, like, blood transfusions or something. But I've literally not heard a single peep before COVID from, you know, the evangelical movement about how much they hate vaccines and how it's a religious mandate that the Bible says no vaccines and all that, until this massive wave of anti-vax nonsense started. It's not a religious liberties thing. Legally, I don't think you can argue against religious liberties, though. So, and human rights, like what? To make a vaccine available is against human rights? You don't have to take it. And even if they did mandate it at this company, you don't have to work there.
Human rights and religious liberties.
I think we have our answer on that.
Well, I think we need to discuss requiring masks in the office.
That'd be better for all of us.
Yeah, like, why do you even care if masks are required? I don't understand. That hurts literally nobody, and it might help some people. What is the downside? Are you just trying to be a shithead just for the sake of being a shithead? Is that it?
Cover her scowl.
What do you think, Joe?
I'm sorry, let me reverse and listen to what he's whispering here.
That'd be better for all of us. Cover her scowl.
It'd be better for all of us. It'd cover her something. I'm assuming he's talking about her breath.
What do you think, Joe?
I think that makes as much sense as putting up a chain link fence to keep mosquitoes out.
I think we need to give people the option. That'll be our answer on that, Gail.
Why don't we talk about something non-controversial like abortion?
That's not funny.
Clark, I thought we agreed on this.
Gail, you're right.
But why are they laughing? I don't understand. And what did they agree on? I'm not sure what's happening here. They're not being clear.
Clark, I thought we agreed on this.
Gail, you're right. I'm sorry, but just because you and I got vaccinated doesn't mean that we can force it on anyone else.
Like, you're not forcing it on anybody. You're not putting a gun in their face and saying, get vaccinated. Are you kidding me?
Joe, I was blindsided. I mean, I didn't know how you felt about all this.
Well, you didn't ask me.
Do you think I'm wrong?
Just because you got jabbed once doesn't mean you let them jab you again.
Oh my God, dude, he's a terrible actor. So now it's not about giving the company, like giving the people of the company access to a vaccine, paying for it if they want it. Now it has turned into you should not be getting vaccinated, actively not getting vaccinated. How did it flip to that?
Do you think I'm wrong?
Just because you got jabbed once doesn't mean you let them jab you again.
Why is that funny?
What's a girl to do?
Gail is out of control.
She's not the only one.
What now?
HOA give you another ticket.
For what?
Your Trump yard sonnet. Well, no, technically it is a warning.
Okay, the HOA, the homeowners association in her area, told her she can't have like yard signs out there. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of HOAs suck, but you have to be a member to be part of the neighborhood. That's just how it works. Unfortunately, you don't have to buy a house there. I wish we could kind of heavily reform HOAs, but it is what it is. And HOAs are not, like, by and large, I would say, they're not picking on specific political candidates. The problem is yard signs. You also can't paint your house unapproved colors, and I don't know, put up fences without prior approval and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff that you can't do if you're part of an HOA. That's just the deal.
However, a $50 fine will follow if sign is not removed.
So every other sign that's all the way down the street, they're fine.
No, signs are not fine. Like, oh, here, this is the problem with this whole thing, okay? The scenarios that these people portray are 100% legit. I absolutely agree with the people on screen in every single scenario. For example, if they were specifically singling out Trump supporters and banning them from having yard signs, I'd have a problem with that. Ban all yard signs or don't ban them at all. If they were specifically ordering employees to get vaccinated, and that was every single company in the United States or some other thing, I guess I can feasibly see a situation in which I would have a problem with that. You know, if a professor at a college is trying to force the students to sign a paper that says God is dead or whatever, or they fail the class, I'd have a problem with that. The issue is that these things are not happening anywhere except in their heads. They have to lie to produce these ridiculous, nonsensical stories that are not happening to get anyone on their side. Because they know if anybody understood what was actually happening, nobody would be on their side.
But my Trump sign is illegal?
And Karen's hideous Halloween decorations all over her garage are apparently allowed.
You know, Jeff, she's on the HOA board.
Yeah, like Halloween decorations are not the same as yard signs, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
She must know that garage decorations are permitted. That's good to know.
Okay, was she planning on like turning her house into like MAGA world or something? Hold on. I got a clip I gotta show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. It's been forever since I pulled this up. I'm gonna guess that this is what she intends to do right here.
I'm sorry that it's so herky-jerky with my camera at times, but wait till the end. Wait till you see the mailbox. This is a house in St. James, Long Island. I was so shocked.
Do you guys remember this? From, I don't know, this is from 2021, mid-May 2021. That's nuts.
Camera, so I hope they saw me, and I hope they have no shame, so I don't think they'd mind being all over TikTok. But this should be sent to cult deprogrammers and somebody else that might be able to intervene and help these people, because
Look at this, dude. This isn't like a Halloween decoration. This is mid-May, okay? There is no holiday happening. And it wasn't even, there was no election happening either, for that matter. It was just like an average day. Oh my God, people.
Because the inhabitants of this home are very, very mentally unwell. This is not the sign of a mentally stable human being.
Okay, anyway, I'm guessing that that's what she's thinking she's going to do, right? To get back at the HOA?
What's a girl to do?
Sick beat.
Hey.
Oh, this is the boyfriend, and he's such a stupid liberal loser, right?
Hey there. Oh, hello, Jeff. Of course you're here.
Oh, he doesn't like Jeff.
We've got bigger problems than that.
Oh, boy.
I think the word you were looking for is blessing. Benefit. How can we be so fortunate that Jeff is here to impart his wisdom and insight? Yeah, something like that.
Wow, so he's just going to be like a complete head to this guy. Okay. I mean, that's one way to interact with humans in your vicinity, I suppose. Not the way I'd choose, but it is a way.
Michael, we've got to save the Republic. I've got a plan.
Got to save the Republic.
Of course you do.
Now, it's a bit old school, but if we canvass the church parking lots with voter guides, by the time they come to their cars, they'll know who to vote for.
The church parking lots with voter guides. So that's interesting. So churches are legally barred from endorsing or opposing candidates or campaigns for office. They can do that, but if they do, they have to pay their taxes. That's just how it works. That's part of the deal. So she's found a way around it where she can leech off of society while not providing a tangible, like, good for society, which is why nonprofits exist in the first place. And also not losing tax-exempt status for the church. Genius. Okay, go on.
I don't think that that's.
Come on, Michael. Don't you want to make America great again?
Ugh.
I'm what you call apolitical.
That's like being neutered, right?
Why is that funny? He's just being a shithead once again. I'm apolitical. That's like being neutered. What? There wasn't even wordplay there. I thought there'd be like wordplay or anything.
Well, don't tell me you're a Trump fan.
I like the guy.
Well, I don't like what he said about.
Watch what he's done. Actions are what matter.
You mean sleep with a porn star behind his wife's back? Are we talking about that? Committing fraud? Defrauding a whole bunch of people? Lying about all kinds of shit, like the value of his assets and everything else? When it's convenient, claiming that it's worth way less than it is, and when it's not, claiming it's worth way more than it is? That kind of thing? Yeah, that's the thing. I have a problem with his actions. Inspiring an insurrection against the U.S. government? Go on.
He's pro-life.
Well, that's great, but that's just a single issue.
Okay, I don't believe he's pro-life, but whatever.
Yes.
The right to life is a priority issue. It's a prerequisite issue.
But right to life? What are we talking about now? I thought we were talking about abortion. That's not a right to life issue because, God, I'm not even going to bother going down this road, but it's a clump of cells up to a certain point. Aside from that, I don't think Trump is pro-life in that I don't think Trump is pro anything except for pro-Trump. That's it. He was pro-abortion for his whole life until the age of like 63 or something, when he suddenly flipped on a dime because that was the position that the Republican Party held, basically. I also think he's an atheist for what it's worth, and I think he's expertly suckering these people out of everything that they own. But okay, go on.
It's what makes every other right possible. What good is the best education or free health care if you're dead?
She has a point.
Okay, but God, there's so much wrong with this. I don't even know where to start. Whatever. We'll keep going.
She has a point.
Well, don't you think he brags a bit too much?
He's got a lot to brag about.
Are you kidding me? What is all of this about pride is a sin in the Bible? Remember that? Remember these people screaming at the top of their lungs like a banshee that Pride Month is evil because you have pride in something and the Bible says no pride? Blah, 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 blah. What happened to all that? It's only there when it's convenient. They just forget about it when it's not.
Look, I stay out of politics, all right? I don't even think I'm registered to vote.
To stay out of politics is to let the Marxists control your life.
It's literally not. It is literally living your life without anything, like any religious, political nonsense weighing you down, first of all. Second, there are no Marxists in the United States, okay? Certainly none in a position of power. I guess there are some communists and things, and, I've read some of the literature from Karl Marx. I don't agree with communism. I'm not a communist, but I guess I would be identified as one of those Marxists in her head, right?
Your health, our country.
How can you date a guy that doesn't even vote? Look.
What? Why are they laughing? You hearing this?
Look. Trump is for liberty. He's for Israel. He's for the Second Amendment.
They want to take your guns.
I don't have any guns.
How can you date a guy who doesn't even own a gun?
Well.
Why the laughs? I don't understand.
Well, as much as I'm enjoying this lovely little conversation, I'm gonna go.
Look, come with us Saturday night. We'll get things out. We'll influence a lot of votes.
I don't think so.
At least read it. Just read it.
Like, why is he even dating her?
Good night.
Good night.
Dude, there's something very satisfying about how he snaps that paper. I don't know what it is.
Good night.
Good night.
How can you date a guy that doesn't even want to make America great?
Why the laughs again?
I don't know.
Okay, so they've met in the parking lot.
Saturday night services are best. You can work with the cover of darkness. Lori, go left. Got it. Jeff, take the middle. I'll go right.
Wait, where's her boyfriend? I thought her boyfriend was gonna come in and help spread these voter guides or whatever. No, I guess he said he wasn't. Right? Okay. I mean, it's a church parking lot, bro. Like, it just. Why are they doing this?
Right.
Okay, hands in. Where we go, one.
Oh my God, dude! A QAnon shout out. Oh, that is fantastic. Where we go one, we go all. WWG1WGA, I believe is what it is. And QAnoners sign their stuff like that. It's some stupid phrase from an old movie from like the 90s or something, and it's like nonsensical. Like, what does that mean? If you're saying we'll defend each other to the death, why not just say that? Anyway, it is exclusively a QAnon phrase. It is not used outside of QAnon ever. I've never seen it used outside of it. So, okay. They're shouting out to QAnon in this stupid Friends ripoff sitcom.
Where we go, one. Wake up, people. We go.
You mean sheeple.
We go all. You know, JFK.
Okay, JFK. Where did that come from? Is she one of those people that thinks that, like, JFK is still alive and gonna run with Donald Trump or some other thing? Oh my God.
I prefer to quote Ronald Reagan. Okay. Evil is powerless if the good are unafraid.
I slapped the
Okay, that's just not true, but all right, whatever.
slap the face of danger. Jeffrey Krupchak.
I don't know who that is.
Bet Jack Lauer never did this. You think it's hot, don't you? Your non-answer is answer enough for me.
Bro, this is so cringy. Oh my God, this is so bad. And look, he's got rolled up voter guides in his vest or whatever the hell. Because it's, I don't know, like, so it's supposed to look like ammo or something? I don't know. Oh, this is bad.
Me. Move out.
Okay, you can do this in broad daylight. I was a Jehovah's Witness for like 20 years, and you can just like walk up to a car and stick something in the handle if you want. No one is going to like take you to jail for that. Why is she doing this? What is she like convinced in her head that it's illegal to put flyers on people's cars? What a perpetual victim. Why would she stick it there? Did she just put her hands on that dude's car? These people are crawling all over people's cars. This is illegal right here, I think. I thought for sure they're going to run into each other and yell or something.
We got her! They got her! We've got to help her. Oh, you stupid! I don't want to get caught!
Okay, this guy is actually kind of funny. I don't know why they're writing good lines for him, but Janet Porter has no expression on her face. This coming from somebody who has no expression 90% of the time.
What, they're frisking her? This isn't a friskable offense. You're supposed to ask her to leave. Go. No. No.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a friskable offense. That's true. And he's not allowed to. In fact, he could get in a ton of trouble. He's just a security guard. He has no right to do this to anybody. No, wait, is that a police officer? Wait, it says police on his arm. So, okay, he does have the right to frisk people, I suppose. But yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Clark's on the warpath. He wants to see the two of you first thing.
About what?
about the incident at the church. Now, listen,
Wait, so where do they work? Are they supposed to like work at a church or?
someone who's been around the block. Just go in there and tell him you're sorry, that it will not happen again, and he'll cool off.
Yeah, except that I'm not sorry. Not even a little bit.
Oh my God, she's such an obnoxious fool. She can't just be a normal human being.
And it will absolutely happen again.
Yeah, it's been nice working with you.
I'm sorry.
Like, why would a job care about what they were doing at a church or whatever? That would have nothing to do with their jobs, unless it's the church that they work at, in which case they have healthcare plans at a church and they're trying to force people at a church to have vaccines.
So, you want to tell me what happened on Saturday?
Shouldn't Lori be in here as well? I mean, she was a ringleader in this infraction.
Wow, what a D-bag, throwing his friend under the bus.
Your senior staff. Someone has to answer the phone. Let's start with you, Jeff.
Well, as you know, I am relatively new here, so I was relying on the wisdom and the expertise of the senior staff.
No, he's blaming everybody but himself.
I just want to say how deeply sorry I am that I allowed Janet to lead me in this unfortunate endeavor. But I do want to thank you, Clark, for your leadership, because it's because of you that I now know what not to do.
Can he get any further up this dude's?
I truly walk away a better person because of it.
He has a point. Jan, I expect more from you. Gail already told you there's no money in the budget for this.
Which is why I printed them myself on my own time with my own money.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Legally speaking, they wouldn't even have this conversation with her. Again, I don't know what job she has or whatever. This is on personal time that she's doing this.
That is not the point. Church lots are private property.
And when we were asked to leave, we left. And a whole lot of people got to find out where the candidates stand.
Janet.
Oh, okay, I understand now. I thought it was like her church and she was working at it or some other thing. No, she wasn't even invited to the church. She wasn't. Did she even go to the church? I don't know. Putting her hands all over people's cars and stuff. So that makes sense. Yeah. So she violated the law and took people's rights away, their right to private property and safety and security, to further her own goals, is basically what happened. I still don't know that a job should care about that. That's something that the police should work out. But yeah, I think if I were like a police officer or a judge or something, if I were a judge, I would order them to like go remove the things that they put in there as punishment.
Is it better to obey God or man?
Oh, please.
Let me see what you handed out.
It doesn't matter what she handed out. What does that have to do with anything?
Janet, this is just educational material.
I know.
It doesn't say who to vote for, it's only where the candidates stand.
I know.
So.
Okay, well, you still like violated people's, private property or whatever. You showed up there against their wishes without an invite.
Yes. You can obey God and man, and you can pass this out inside the churches if you get their permission. In fact, if you get their permission, you can register their members to vote.
Can you do that and still be like within the bounds of nonprofit territory? I'm not sure. I think maybe so. Wow, man. They're walking right up to the line, aren't they? And crossing it as often as possible.
Inside the church.
So we didn't have to lurk around in the dark, dodging cops and bullets?
There were no bullets.
You can head back to work.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Why would he do that? I don't understand. That is weird, right? Dude's sniffing this guy. Why did they even put this? This woman on the left is the one that decided to put that in. She's like the producer or whatever. Why? That is some disturbing right there.
Well, thanks a lot, Jeff. Way to throw us both under the bus. Unbelievable.
I told you what to do.
I followed your advice. Now, I ad-libbed the blaming others part just a bit. It just felt right.
Okay, he is a funny character.
Jan, I think we can work harder to let churches know they can.
Yeah. Haunted Shadows Legacy points out, I can't break into someone's house and teach them the Pythagorean theorem and not go to jail. Educational isn't a good excuse. Right. 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. They're just like making excuses for breaking the law. And by the way, Janet Porter is a lawyer. She wrote the heartbeat bill. She's a lawyer. She knows this stuff.
Just know they can pass out information and register their people in their own church. So you don't have to lurk around in the shadows.
Thanks, Clark. I'll try to keep the lurking to a minimum.
Really glad you're on our side.
Thanks, Clark.
My God. This is like it's silent. There's no sound in the background. There are big long gaps of empty space where no one is talking or anything. This is a piss poor sitcom. It's like it's made by people who have literally never worked in the industry or something. It must be.
We still doing lunch?
Nope. Don't want to run the risk of negatively influencing you.
Don't worry. I've learned my lesson. Your negative actions will no longer affect me.
If anyone calls, let them know I'll be on a long lunch with Michael.
Long.
Very long.
Nice. Enjoy.
Whoa, wait a minute. Is she implying that they're going to be, Netflix and chilling, if you will? A very long lunch with her boyfriend. Okay, cool. Are you married? If you're not married, then this is against your rules, isn't it?
Enjoy.
Navigating through investment options.
Oh my God, an advertisement in the middle of it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's just jump ahead. I'm not letting them advertise to my channel. Timothy plan. Investing with biblical principles, it says. Oh my God. God, these people live in like a dome. They live in a world where nothing can pierce through. Their investment and retirement plans are evangelical based. Their jobs are all evangelical based. Every bit of media that they consume, pure flicks, it's all evangelical, pro-Trump nonsense. The news and everything. Jesus Christ. You can register people to vote at a church. I've been part of a registration drive at a Unitarian Universalist church. They can also give out info about the candidates. They just can't endorse one. Okay, there you go. Knowing is half the battle, as G.I. Joe says. Oh my God, dude. It's so bad.
Excuse me, you're not wearing a mask. Neither are you. Oh, we're seated. Oh, that's right. You can only...
Has this literally ever happened to a single human being in the history of humanity? Someone is just walking into a restaurant to sit down and eat, and they don't have a mask on, and some rando freaks out and starts yelling at them about not having a mask when they're not wearing one. Really? I'm telling you, their complaints are fictitious. If they were like really happening, I'd have a problem with it. They're not. Jesus, dude.
That's right. You can only catch COVID standing up.
Would you please put on your mask? I have a child here.
I'm seated too. You can't catch it now. It's science.
You're not wearing a mask either.
Oh,
Why is he dressed up like Waldo of Where's Waldo?
that's because I'm drinking.
You're not seated, Kate.
Have a seat.
Literally, nobody has ever said this. Ever.
I am now.
You're not wearing a mask either. Who are you people?
Oh, you don't need that. Come have a seat where you can.
Look, the other one has a face shield and everything. Do you see that? Look at this. Face shield, mask, the whole 9 yards. By the way, this was done recently. In the past year, I believe, this was produced. Where is this happening?
People.
Oh, you don't need that. Come have a seat where you can't catch COVID.
Excuse me. It's still warm.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Thank you. What was that all about?
Little contest between freedom and tyranny.
It's tyranny to be polite enough to wear a mask? That's tyrannical? Do you know what the word means? Tyrannical?
You see, the final COVID variant is called communism.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Do you have to make everything into a cause?
You know, some things are worth fighting for, and freedom is one of them.
Oh my God, what the last variant is communism. What does that even mean? This is nuts.
So that's why I got you a voter registration form.
Wow. Of course you did. Free bread? It's still warm. You can say that.
Here you go.
You need to social distance now.
Nobody ever said this.
That's not 6 feet.
You know, all anybody was ever asking was for people to not be heads. That's it. Just don't be an intentional scumbag who's trying to make people's lives miserable just by being in their presence. That's it. That's all anybody ever wanted. Don't be a piece of trash. And they're flipping this around to make it out like everybody else is the piece of trash. Oh my God. You know, I tried to stay 6 feet away and I tried to wear a mask, but sometimes I couldn't for one reason or another, you know? Sometimes my mask got really uncomfortable and I pulled it off or I pulled it down or whatever. And nobody cared. It wasn't a big deal. You're trying. That's what matters. You're just trying to make things safer for everybody. Oh my God.
It's going to be reflected in your review, okay?
Oh,
Can I see your phone for a second?
Why?
Gonna make up for the reviews the mask police are leaving. Come on, let's go.
You don't even own a mask, do you? Do you know what mandate means?
Do you know what the Constitution means?
You're probably not even vaccinated.
Okay, you need to.
Oh my God, dude. This is insane. I don't remember there ever being a mask mandate. Some companies chose to institute a mask mandate in their little establishments. So you could eat outside on their little patio, or you could take your food to go, or you could wear a mask. And honestly, who was even wearing a mask in a restaurant? Like they, you know, walk to their table, sit down, and take it off. This is like not an issue that existed to any degree in society. Like nobody cared.
Back off, my girlfriend.
Okay, and you need to obey, both of you.
You need to obey.
All right, I am going to call and report you to someone. Come on.
Yeah, who? You're not going to report him to anybody because there is nobody. Like, nobody was mandating this. Who's she going to get in trouble with? I mean, this is just drawing out the problem right here.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, just go. I mean it.
By the way, she's not 6 feet away, right?
Are you ready, beautiful?
I am.
What do you say we go and violate some social distancing mandates together, huh?
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh my God, dude. Are they dating or are they married? She's not supposed to do this. Also, again, they're trying to portray the other people as being colossal scumbags when it is these people who are being the scumbags. Oh my God.
Oh, wait a sec. I forgot something.
What did he leave the mask and take? What did he take? I don't know what that was.
Oh, wait a sec. I forgot something.
Oh, he's just leaving the mask. Okay. So they're chronicling this apolitical normal guy's descent into absolute madness, basically, is what's happening, right?
Hey, Laura,
Yeah.
Give Antonio's a 5-star rating, will you?
Okay, why?
I'll tell you later.
Ugh, not another campaign. Seriously, you are out of control. You almost got us fired this morning.
Yeah, so she's aptly pointing out that nobody in her life likes her because she can't just be a normal human being. Okay, my literal job is talking about politics, okay? I keep up with the news like nobody's business. And I don't do this. When I'm around normal human beings, I don't just like talk about the news 24/7. I have normal conversation. And nothing is a campaign with me. Like, I'm not asking you to do anything like rate restaurants or covertly like cram my stupid literature down people's throats. I'm not doing that. She can't be a normal person.
Nobody's getting fired. But then again, the day's not over yet. How about we get some work done?
I'm still not sure where they work.
What did I tell you about being a negative influence?
Sounds like great.
Hey. You heard the boss. All right?
We're also going to dinner.
Whoa. Enough with the chatter. Okay, seriously, I don't know now, Clark. What's up with all of this?
That's Chelsea one day. I know. Nice.
So, yeah, I'm just not sure what the point of all that was. Okay, go on.
I don't know why he always insists on bringing her.
Look who's here.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
Got a little something for you?
What's this?
Just a little gift. Thank you.
Yes. True to life.
Oh, for a second, I thought it was Mein Kampf. Okay.
She wrote it.
Really?
Wow. An author. When did you write it?
So I think this is her boyfriend's parents, if I remember correctly.
A few years ago.
Oh, you were it then.
What was that?
You were it then.
You were thin? Is that what she said? Oh, you were thin? Wow. Yeah. Total thing to say. But you know what? That's in-laws. Sometimes they're absolutely insufferable. Lucky for me, mine are not. But yeah, some are just like that.
You were it then.
There's my girl.
Hey there.
And how are the Millers doing this evening?
Hank, I'm meaning to ask you to hit the link sometime.
Oh, you played? Well, I've got something better. Who wants tickets to the Trump rally Saturday?
Ugh, God.
You.
They're trying to make his parents, like, super hateable, right?
When I knew you this morning. How about you, little Mike?
My parents are having a little...
Oh, come on, son. This is the future of America we're talking about.
I certainly hope not.
Well, I see you've got our girl's book there.
Uh-huh.
We won it in auction.
Really?
Have you read it?
I'll let him have it as soon as I'm finished. It's incredible. Thank you.
I can't get it away from her. I think I may just have to wait for the movie. But the picture on the cover is almost as pretty as the author.
Thank you, Hank. Well, good to see you all. Good.
Okay, I don't know who Hank is, but they seem to be, like, super nice people, basically. Like, all of the Trump supporters in this are really kind, considerate, honest, nice people. And everybody else is just, like, a vile scumbag. Like, and everybody to the left of hunting the homeless for sport is a vile scumbag, apparently, in their mind.
Good night.
Janet, I was hoping you would join the family at the house on Saturday. She's invited, right, Mother?
Whatever you'd like, dear.
Yes, we've been meaning to ask you to come out to the house.
Great.
You don't want to go to the rally?
Oh, my God.
Rallies, they really aren't my thing.
Well, then perhaps I can.
They're acting like it's a sports team. Like the dude says, who wants to go to the rally on Saturday? I got 2 tickets. Why is he giving out tickets to, like, a political event? Like, what? It's not the Braves or whatever.
I can come to the house another time. Thank you so much, though. I'm just going to see if I can get some more tickets for the office, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, excuse me 1 second.
Wow, she is ditching her boyfriend and her boyfriend's parents, a meeting with them, a dinner with them, to go get tickets to a Trump rally.
What's that?
Hey there, excuse me. Do you think we could maybe get a few more of those Trump rallies?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Here, just take the bundle.
What? Dude has a bundle of tickets?
Thank you so much.
Where we go one,
we go all.
Oh my God, they are QAnoners. Oh, dude, this is crazy.
What? Now that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
That's,
Thank you.
Hank, I'm telling you, that's the kind of girl you need.
Now they're gonna get like connected to each other, right?
Oh.
And look, you can tell he's attractive because he's got a humongous heckin' belt buckle here. And he's a good Christian man.
We'll refill your prescription tomorrow.
Oh, stop. Just eat your cake. Quite a commotion over there.
Well, parents usually like me.
Yeah, you just, what's the commotion? You're just having a conversation with somebody? That's a commotion?
Is that so?
I think I will go to that rally with you after all.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah?
I hope you didn't get tickets for us, dear.
I did not, but I can if you'd like.
Oh, no. That won't be necessary.
Okay.
What? She literally got the whole bundle of tickets. What do you mean? This is so poorly written.
My first rally.
It's gonna be a blast.
Oh my God, she just sits around wearing like American flag shirts and socks. Dude, what's his shirt say? Hold on, let's see. A man who does not think for himself will... I can't make it out. Will... I'm sure this is a saying I could probably look up. I can't make it out. It's certainly something really stupid.
Sure you want to set foot in here? Wouldn't want you to jeopardize your career.
It is hazardous to be seen with you. But I'm willing to risk it. You're welcome.
I think you should go hang out with your new friends, Gail and Joe. Perhaps you can go wash Clark's car for him.
You like politics, so perhaps I can teach you a thing or two about inter-office politics.
Or perhaps I could teach you a thing or two about growing a backbone.
Okay, so he says, maybe I could teach you not to be a colossal fucking scumbag everywhere that you go. And she says, maybe I could teach you to grow a backbone. Wow.
Till then, I'm not interested.
Like, I'm not even sure who this character is. Why are they alone in a room together? Isn't that, like, forbidden if you're not married? Is it her brother or something?
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you would be interested to know that they took your Trump sign. And you owe the HOA $50.
Okay? They want to play? Let's play. You still have those spotlights I saw in your garage?
Spotlights are definitely against the HOA rules, right?
Yes, I do. But I can't reach them without a backbone.
That's okay. I'll get him.
Dude, I really like his character. He's really funny. This show's awful. Who would think QAnoners would be so devoid of personality, right? Exactly. Oh my God.
Okay? I'll get him for you.
I'll help you, little lady. There you go.
Stop it.
Dude, they are, what, are they siblings?
I think I felt some cartilage in there. You growing a backbone, are you, Crutchjack?
Guess I'm a fast learner.
Yeah, you're gonna need to be. Give me another magnet, will you?
Yeah. What, you couldn't find a bigger one?
It's all I had. Short notice.
Well, maybe you need a bigger garage.
Maybe.
Last one.
Wait, did they cut something out of that scene? He was about to say something else, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was. What the hell?
Garage.
Maybe.
Last one. There we go.
It needs something more.
Sometimes less is more.
Yes, it needs less of literally everything.
Who says that?
Oh my God, the hilarious kitschy. She turns around confused. Isn't that funny, guys? And then the laugh track. Well, who was she looking at just now when she turned around?
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze.
Okay, now we're jumping forward. Health and Wellness Center International, right. Okay, yeah, so let's continue it here. See, 23, hold on, let me see how far we've got, because I don't know, it's long, but it's so entertaining. I don't know, maybe we don't have time to finish it. No, we don't, unfortunately. All right. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I guess somebody walks up and, like, is upset. What the hell was that? She's like grinding her teeth and like pulling out a phone to snap a picture. Oh my God, dude. Oh man. Tell me what you think in the comments. This is crazy. By the way, if you want to see more, I'll be watching these episodes and other stuff on my Unfiltered channel, Owen Morgan Unfiltered, 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. I upload it later, cleaned up and edited and all of that if you miss it.